there, youth workers. Jay Hyam here. Welcome back to Student Ministry Today, the vlog. We're glad that you're checking in. It's Monday, the start of a brand new week. And this morning, I want to just chat briefly about some fun we had over the weekend. We had a pretty full weekend. Saturday, we had a student ministry activity that is part of the history of our church. So it's a long-standing tradition. We go out and gather food items for holiday food baskets that our deacons provide for those in the community. And so that took, part one was this past Sunday, and that took the better part of the morning. Part two is coming up this coming Saturday when we go and actually pick up the items and gather them all, bring them back to the church. But that was really fun. Sunday was an amazing day. Sunday morning at worship, we had a fantastic high school ministry gathering, just a really great time. We'll talk about that in a coming vlog. I want to talk about the materials that we're using. It's not new material, it's kind of old material, but it's still really useful and super helpful. But what I want to talk about is actually Sunday night. Myself and two of my boys had the opportunity to go to see Mineo and Lecrae in concert here where we live. And I'll be completely honest, in the very start of this, I was very skeptical about this for a number of reasons. The venue was one of those standing room only places, which I'm not a big fan of because you kind of just get bumped and pushed, and they can be, tough places to take kids to, and I don't like going to those places that much. And honestly, I had never been to a full-out rap concert before. We've seen rappers in different shows and different contexts, but a whole concert of rap, and I like rap music. I'm not against that. But I was definitely feeling really reserved going into this, and so I had my two younger boys with me, and they were excited. Huge Lecrae fans, huge Mineo fans. I love Lecrae. We've been listening to Lecrae for years. We really love Mineo here in the house, and it was great. In fact, it was probably beyond great. It was an amazing show. I was super excited that right from the gate, they made it clear that this was all about praising God and giving glory to God and just making this about ministry as much as it was about music. And it was awesome. Got to hear for the first time two new artists that we really actually enjoy. They only sang like 5 songs each, but they had great stage personality, great charisma, and the songs were great. And so we're going to be checking them out. What's Up RG and No Big Deal were two brand new artists. Then Words played Was Up, and he is just, we're fans of him and his music. And then Andy got on and just, blew our socks off from beginning to end. Just nonstop energy. He did some great sharing, really encouraging stuff. And the music was just, it was prime. It was really a great show. And then Lecrae came in and just blew the roof off. It was a crazy, really crazy, awesome show. And again, Lecrae's music is awesome. The message in his music is on point and super encouraging. And his short moments of sharing were encouraging, and it was really good. It was fun. I said to my boys driving home, I've been to lots of rock shows and I've seen lots of high energy shows. But these guys were bouncing around on stage almost non-stop. Andy did one slower song where he pretty much stayed in spot. Lecrae I think he did a slower song where he didn't move around a whole lot. But for the most part, these guys just put it all out there, and it was awesome. So why do I share this? I share it for a couple of reasons. One is if you get a chance to see Lecrae or Mineo on tour, you got to take your students to see them. They're totally worth it. You want to introduce your students to their music. It's on point. It's relevant. The sound is what they're listening to. I mean, they're fantastic, and their theology and their ministry within the music is on point. and they're all about telling their stories to encourage their listener to chase after God, find God, seek God, see their hope in God, and that's really kind of a fun thing, and it's just great music on top of that. So take your kids if you have a chance. I know this tour is coming to an end. We're one of the last shows in the Never Too Late tour. So check them out, see if they're coming to you, and maybe in the winter or the spring you want to take your students to it. Second thing is I took my boys. It's really one of the first times we've gone to a Christian concert and I have not taken the full youth group, or at least some of my students. But it was a great night for me just to kind of unplug and be with my guys, who we have not taken them to very many concerts. We were trying to think on the way home of how many times they've been in a concert venue, and there hasn't been that many. And so to be able to take them and just share that time with them was really a lot of fun. And it's interesting to watch their reactions while the music is playing and while the people are dancing, and I think they had a good time. I had a great time, but it was a time for me just to spend it with my two boys and just to enjoy that aspect of being dad and being with them and being able to have fun with them in a different way. So I wanted to share that because it was just a great thing. I'm feeling a little subdued because I'm absolutely exhausted. It was a late show. It was a long show, and we stood the entire time. It started at 7:30. I think we were out of there maybe by 11. But it's just a long night, but it was really, really good. And so I wanted to say a quick shout out to Andy Mineo and Lecrae. I know you guys will probably never see this video, but for those of you who do, guys, you put on a fantastic concert last night. High energy. The music was amazing, and what you had to say to the crowd. I want to applaud you for staying faithful in a career that can become all about the shows and the fans and the popularity and all that. You guys have stayed true to your message and to who you have been called to be. And as a pastor and as a father, I want you guys to know that you are making a difference in teenagers' lives, and even in the lives of adults who listen to your music. We've been longtime fans of both you guys, and I think we have just about every album that you guys have put out. And so, Lecrae, your little throwback to your family roots back playing those old mixes that was awesome. We knew everyone, and my boys got excited every time you changed the track. So guys, keep doing what you're doing. You're making a difference, and I know you hear a lot from fans, but from a father and from a pastor, we need your ministry. So keep faithful, stay faithful, keep doing what you're doing. And next time you guys roll into our part of the country, we will be sure to come and see you. All right, guys, that's it for today's vlog. Be sure to subscribe and give us a thumbs up. And if you had a chance to see Andy Mineo or Lecrae in concert this year, comment below what you thought of their show. Maybe leave them a little message. Who knows? Maybe they'll come by and they'll see this and they'll see your message as well. But I got to go for now, so we'll see you next time on Student Ministry Today.